I'm going to be totally honest with you. I'm always concerned when I put a video together that is something about anything other than indicators or trading strategies. And why am I concerned about that? Well, I'll tell you, from my experience, from the comments that I get, from just seeing which videos are popular, most people are interested in where to get into a trade. So when the content is not about that, people get disinterested. Not all of you, but a lot of you. And let me tell you, let's have a heart-to-heart right now. The actual buy and sell event is an extremely small piece of the overall trading pie. Look, this graphic, this comes from a very successful former hedge fund manager. He's retired, and he's appeared in the Market Wizard books. You can see the difference between the buy-sell event and all the other requirements, especially the mental side of this game. So I want you to forget about eating just a sliver of pie, which is our buy-sell stuff. Let's eat the whole pie to be really fulfilled. And for those of you that really need indicator information and you love that kind of stuff, I have a free indicator blueprint. You can download it. The link above, link below. And I think it's going to be an eye-opener for you when it comes to various types of trading indicators. So let's get started about the mental stuff. And look, you need to have a high degree of persistence to perform at a high level in anything in life, and that includes trading. To acquire the experience and the ability to trade well, and also to maintain a constant level of performance, it's a tough task for a lot of people who come into trading because the markets really are the ultimate competition. And given that most people in life are not used to this level of competition, and they haven't come from careers where they must consistently replicate certain results, when they start to trade, they'll soon be, quote, beaten by those who have a dedication to their work. And to me, dedication is the spark which leads to action and it leads to accomplishment. And it encompasses three key facets to an individual's effort in any activity. And those are motivation, commitment, and discipline. And I believe that we possess all three of these parts, which make up dedication. And how to address and harness and amplify them to help you in your trading, well, that's a totally different subject. So to ensure you have the correct motivation for trading, you first have to understand what it is you're really getting into. You're liking the idea and the glamour and the money that people associate with the markets. That's something that's going to fade very, very quickly. Why? Because that's not going to be the reality for most people. You have to learn what the markets are about and what work is involved in becoming successful at any level. So motivation. Everything we do, it stems from some sort of motivation. Whether it's going to the store to get some food, going to the gym to lose that belly, taking a vacation, we are pushed into action because of a root cause. And motivation in trading is the first part of dedication upon which we can build everything else. And if you just want to make a ton of money or you enjoy a challenge, the chances are that you're going to struggle to remain committed to this cause. You want to think about how many top sportsmen or sportswomen state their motivation as the money they earn. How many? Well, there's a few, but most are going to say they do it for the love of the game. To me, that's a must. And if you can't love it for what it is, rather than the opportunity to make money, you're on the back foot right from the start. Commitment. That's the time and the effort that you're willing to invest in yourself to attain and maintain the level of performance which will allow you to achieve your goals. It's about pushing to find and do those things, such as writing a trading plan and writing a journal. And you know you have to do those things to become competitive in a field of really highly competitive people. And without strong commitment, isn't it just like a random path? You're going in circles and perhaps a needlessly more expensive process with all the losses you're going to add up? Absolutely. And discipline. Well, discipline is just about doing what we know we are meant to do when we don't really want to do it. Someone who has no self-discipline is unlikely to put a plan together, let alone put it into action. They're not likely to take their losses. when they've had a bad day, they're unlikely to actually do the necessary work to analyze their performance on that day. Discipline is all about going that extra mile when things go rough. Confucius said, "Choose a job you love, you'll never have to work a day in your life." Think about that. It makes a lot of sense. If you love what you're doing, you're more likely to investigate, probe, study, question, and ultimately excel at what you're doing no matter what it is. And from the love of what you do and the understanding of its nature comes the ability to remain disciplined in the face of adversity. And the markets, they are a continuum of trading activity from which technical and macro context can be much better understood when you're in the flow of things. But when you trade for a day here or a day there, it becomes a whole lot harder to not only understand the rhythm of the markets, but also build a rhythm in your own trading. So an unsuccessful day here, an unsuccessful day there, is actually potentially beneficial to those who are willing to listen to what the market is telling them on those days. And discipline in a lot of traders' eyes is about being able to take your losses, run your winners within the confines of a trading plan. Understand that one trade probably is not ever going to make you. Well, that will help you to see that you must ensure that one trade never breaks you. Now, some people will suggest that success is not about luck. And I would say that I mostly agree with that. And creating a structure in order to allow yourself to have great dedication can go a long way to helping you on the path to trading consistency. If you like this video, if you like this kind of stuff, which is obviously important, hit like, hit subscribe, and we'll see you back later.